What's up, guys? So last year, my clients generated millions and millions of dollars on Black Friday, and my coaching and consulting clients did the same thing. And in this video, I'm gonna try to share a few secrets that we implemented on Black Friday 2024, together with a few screenshots that will just give you motivation to help you do the same. So the questions that we ask ourselves before this video is Black Friday still so big? Can you still scale so much? Is it still a thing? Is it so important to get ready? Because now it's October, right? And so what should we do? Now, before I do so, I just want to share with you the results we had last year with a few clients. And then during the video, I'll share a few screenshots from smaller brands and people that I consult and coach. So anyways, with this client, we did 3.3 million in November. And that was a 72% growth year over year. And by the way, if you don't believe this, you can go into my highlighted Instagram stories and pretty much just check like the real-time things that I was sharing during Black Friday. So, and I do this every single year. So this is Black Friday 2023. And then I document like the whole thing every single Black Friday because it's so much fun. So in my highlighted stories on Instagram, manel.gomez, you've got Black Friday 24, Black Friday 23, Black Friday 2022 as well, and I think Black Friday 2021 also. So anyways, this was the Black Friday, Cyber Monday like weekend, so 4 days, and this was 1.2 million, 184% growth year over year, even though this is not true because I'm comparing, I don't know, this is true. So it's BFCM 24 against BFCM 23. So you see it's different dates because Black Friday is a different day every year. So it's true. It's legit. This is another one in the US. So November we did 500,000 and that was 166% growth year over year, which is absolutely crazy for a brand to grow past 100% year over year. So 2.5 million to close the year, 91% growth in the entire year. And then during the Black Friday campaign, which in this case was a little bit longer, different strategy. So we started on November 21st and we ended on December 2nd. And that was 500,000, a campaign at 500,000, 200% growth year over year. Anyways, we've got enough proof. A couple of things to mention before the secrets. So should you participate? Is it that important? Should you give it so much of a priority? Because I find a lot of people, even people in the accelerator, in the coaching, just saying, I don't know, man, for me, Black Friday, you know, I'm going to try to do something, but you know, I'm like, from DHL data, 75% of global shoppers make a purchase during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, 75%. So everybody's activated and everybody wants to buy. 2024, in one day, 87 million Americans made a purchase online. In one day, 87 million fucking people. And you're doubting if you're going to participate? This is, I think, data from MobiLoud from the USA as well. This is total number of shoppers Thanksgiving weekend. 2023, 200 million. No, it might be worldwide. I don't even know. Anyways, still 200 million people buying in one weekend. And some people are doubting if they should participate and go strong. And I understand the doubt. Like 2025, Black Friday, how does it look like? On the negative side, let's be honest. So, same as every year, we have economic instability. And even more this year. Trump, tariffs, wars, and now the European debt crisis. France is fucked up, and same is going to happen to, I think, downward spiral. Germany, Italy, Spain, they have to just fix the debt shit without printing more money. But that's another topic. So CPMs, they would probably be higher than last year. Why? So you know when your grandma tells you, this winter, this winter has not been very cold, so summer will be extremely hot and stuff like this. So I'm gonna do the same, and I will tell you, if in August the CPMs don't go down like crazy, on Black Friday the CPMs will be crazy. So usually August is one of the lowest CPM months in the year because nobody's advertising. And then this year, what I see is that it was pretty much flat compared to July. It went down, yeah, a little bit. But if I'm paying 10 euro CPM and I go down to 9, that's not a crazy benefit because the conversion rate is going to go down. So I should gain like a minus €3 CPM. Or if I'm paying $20, I want this to go down to $14, and it didn't. So I'm expecting a high CPM, to be honest with you. Meta is getting difficult. ROAS of 4 is not as easy as it used to be. We all know this. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. And then with Meta Andromeda, that was introduced in March and I think fully launched by June, we're having the biggest amount of platform bugs in the history of Facebook advertising, I think. So it's just what it is. Like, I don't make these things. The good news, the numbers are fucking crazy. Okay, so time to push, baby. 2024 was 24% growth year over year. I don't know if you guys realized, like 24% is a lot of growth when we're talking about billions. It's a lot of growth. Only on Shopify, Black Friday weekend, $11.5 billion sales, record high. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, let's get into the secrets. Point number one that I want to share. The money is made before Black Friday. So September, October, the stock decisions that you made will determine the money that you make. And not only in the quantity, but also if in your offer, if in the offer that you decided to do for Black Friday, you include a free gift with purchase. And because you have a free gift with purchase, that made you have to order 5,000 little products that cost you $0.5. And like, that's stock management, and that's something to be done September. So that determines how much money you're gonna make on Black Friday, 100%, because it improves your offer. So this one, finding your winter winning ads. A lot of people get confused because the ads that work for you in August will not work during the winter, probably, depending on what you sell, but the ads change and the message and everything. And then the other thing is the same for September, because September is a transitional month between summer and winter. So in October, my number one priority is understanding in this specific market, in this specific country, what are the ads that are working really, really well? What is the format? What is the message? How do I want to address the UGC models or the models on the shooting so it resonates with the market? Because they cannot be with short sleeve in a sunny day when the user is consuming the ad and it's raining or it's snowing, and then it's a contrast of what the fuck. So point 3, finding your winter winning manual bids. This is all about the auction. So for example, the cost cap that works for you in times where there's very low competition, it's not going to be the same that's going to work in times of very high competition. That needs to be tested. I cannot tell you, no, you just have to increase 20%. No, because with Facebook ads specifically, and Facebook ads for all niches, nobody can work in absolutes. Because for a guy selling fashion in the US, it's going to be one thing. And then if there's a guy selling supplements in Germany, it's going to be a different thing. So for me to go to both guys and tell them increase cost caps by 20% because now it's more competitive, it's absolute stupidity. Which is the reason why I don't sell a course. I have a backend with videos in the accelerator program because there are things that I don't want to explain twice. And there are fundamentals of ad account structure, and I give them 3 options for ad account structure, for sure. And that's a fundamental for them, foundation. But right after they finish the course, I'm like, let's do the one-on-one. Because number one, you're going to have questions. And number 2, I want to personalize everything that you've seen right now in theory to your case. Because otherwise, you're going to mess up. So let's do a one-on-one session. And anyways, the last one, and probably the most important, you want to build a huge retargeting audience pool. That's before Black Friday. And second point here, you want to get obsessed with planning, okay? The methodology that I teach for for running flash campaigns, I don't care if it's summer sales, winter sales, Black Friday, it applies to every single one of them. I've been using it for 4+ years, and it's this. So you start with a hype phase, you warm up everybody, you let them know that you're gonna have a campaign and good things are coming. So you're knocking on their door. Launch phase, you make everything public, you go. Urgency phase, countdowns, push ads, go very crazy high frequency. Extension, extra 24 hours, 48 hours if you want to, if it makes sense. And branding phase, which is pretty much cleaning the brand image after so many discounts, so much pushing. But what I want you to know is when to do what. Like, have a plan. When are we starting the ads? What do we want to say in the ads? When do we close the campaign? How do we close the campaign? Don't just plan Friday or Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. No. What's happening the weekend before the Black Friday weekend? Plan everything. Like, create a document like this and just start drawing. This is the methodology that we follow. These are the results. And actually this is from 2022, I think. So it's not even so crazy. But you can see that we've got a bunch of flash campaigns, and for each and every one of them, we use that methodology together with email, ads, and everything. And these are results from people inside the accelerator coaching program that I have. This is 590K in 1 month and scaling the flash campaign to like, I don't know, 70K for 3 days, something like this. Very nice. And this is another one that I got yesterday when we finished the summer campaign. So summer results, 200% growth year over year, 100K months finally. Before the coaching, we were at 30K a month. Thanks for everything. So really fucking nice. Really fucking nice. I'm very happy for him. Very happy for everybody. I'm in general with the program. I'm super happy. But anyways, I'm getting darker and darker with this light. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. It's Black Friday. So things here. Do not just send one email per day. Oh, I don't want to bother my audience. Man, nobody's going to open your email. And the chances of the email being ignored on Black Friday are so high that you need to send 3, 4. Who cares? The user is not going to be like, listen, this brand on the day of Black Friday, then send me 3 emails. And now I'm bothered. I'm like, never ever going to buy again. I understand that if it's a random Monday and you're annoying me with discounts on a random Monday on the 5th of February, I'm going to be like, hey guys, what are you doing? Like, this is annoying. It's a Monday, there's nothing going on. But it is justified that on the day of Black Friday, you're going all in. Because everybody's going all in. So the inbox is full of, like, how do I explain this? From 7 a.m. to 12 p.m., it feels like one day on Black Friday. So that's one day. And in there you have to have an email. From 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., it feels like one day in terms of the volume of email they receive. So you have another email here. And 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., you have another email because they're going to have a lot of volume of email, so you want to fit into every window. So at least send 3 emails. Like, be aggressive with email. A frequency of 7 on retargeting ads, no fucking problem. Even better. Let's go for it. I mean, on the one side, make sure you reach almost everybody in the retargeting audience. But once you reach almost everybody, increase the frequency. Also, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is a fight for CTR, and I say this thing every single year. The conversion rate is almost guaranteed, meaning if you get the click, if you can get attention, which is the most difficult thing, conversion rate by default is going to be much higher than usually. So it's almost guaranteed that you're going to have conversion rate. But what's challenging is the CTR, because the CPM is going to be high by default. So we're fucked. And then the only thing we can play with the CPM. There are a few strategies that I also teach, but CTR. So CTR is basically clickbait and offer, which means if I have some products on the website at 50% off, and I have other products on the website at 10% off, what I'm going to say in the ad is going to be up to 50. I'm going to do a design like this. I'm not going to say some products at 10% and some products at 40% and some products at 50. No, I'm going to say up to 50% off. And I'm going to make sure that the 50 looks huge and the rest looks small. Am I scamming people? No. Is it playful? Is it marketing a little bit? Yeah, sure. It's a CTR fight. Like, because we cannot see the auction on Meta, we don't realize how competitive this day is. But be aggressive with your ads. That's just the conclusion. And finally, for Christmas, same thing. People buy the Christmas gifts on Black Friday. They don't buy the Christmas gifts on the 20th of December. So don't be scared to advertise Christmas since November 15th. Just do it. Last point, the dollars are printed by those scaling intraday. I love this. So this is Black Friday last year for one of my clients. The record revenue was 40k euro per hour. Is it? 39, yeah. Anyways, so I look at this on an hourly basis. This is the revenue, and this is Facebook ad spend. The day of Black Friday on an hourly basis. So total we spent 42k with a ROAS of 4.38. Fucking good. And what you can realize here is that the ad spend and the revenue grow at the same time. They grow together. So there is almost an exact correlation. But this is studied because I've been doing the wave surfing strategy for the whole year, pretty much every single Sunday, as I tell you guys in this channel, for them. So then when Black Friday comes, I know exactly the dynamic of how much can I push and how much it will absorb, which is the most difficult thing. Once you have good ROAS, the most difficult thing is getting delivery on Black Friday. You will have a CBO at 10K a day, and you will be like, man, it's only spending 200. I don't know how to push it more. I'm like, just put it at 50K. But you have to wait a few hours until it fully delivers the hourly ad spend that corresponds to 20K or 50K a day in budget. You need to do some calculations. It's not easy, but it's the best. So what do we have here? Beginning of the day, you see, we're making 8K an hour, 8K an hour, 14, 16, 15, okay. And top of the day, we're making almost 40K an hour. Okay, that's revenue. What about Facebook ad spend? When I start the day, I start chill. So 600, 700, 700, 600, okay. Middle of the day, and then by the time 5 p.m. hits, I'm like, it's go time. Let's fucking go. And this is very studied. So 4K an hour, 4K an hour, 4K an hour. And then at this point, I know that I have to start retiring a little bit and chilling. So lower the budget, but I see we're still going hard. Okay, so I let it go a little bit more. And then by this time, I stay up usually until 4 a.m. to manage this and scale in the US as I'm in Europe, just for the time difference. And that's it. Same thing here. Crazy amount of case studies that I have here. Record revenue, 600K in 2 months. Wave surfing has worked phenomenal. So it's just not only working for myself. Same thing here. Record revenue, Manel. We use the intraday scaling strategies and a lot of manual bidding. This is from Black Friday as well. Crazy days, brother. This was such a nice experience with this friend of mine. 100K day, 100K day on Black Friday. And this is same thing. A guy that joined last minute, last minute, the Black Friday mastermind. 170K in 24 hours. And then I say, last year, did you do 100K? I was like, okay, 90K. So from 90K all the way to 170K, it's fucking amazing. So not only on Black Friday, but you guys will have multiple intraday scaling opportunities. And I'm going to close the video with this. So what you can see here is we have a starter. Okay, let's simplify it. So this is BFCM, okay? This is Christmas. And this is Q5. Now, let's do the same thing for this. This is BFCM. This is Christmas. And this is Q5. So at every single point here, we're going to have an intraday scaling opportunity that you cannot ignore. So in 2025, this is what we had. So first revenue peak, Black Friday. You've got the Forgotten Friday, which is the Friday before Black Friday, pre-Black Weekend, and then Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So first opportunity to push. The second revenue peak, plan this in your campaign, please, is going to be Christmas, okay? So from November 15th to December 20th. I'm not saying from December 5th to December 20th. Start earlier. And then the third revenue peak is going to be Q5. Low CPMs. So this is right after Christmas. And you've got Boxing Day, you've got end of year sale, New Year sale, or just start with 2026 messaging. So depending on what you're selling. But I mean, if you're selling an improvement product, so look better than ever in 2026. Your 2026 version, 2026 outfits, whatever. So that's the end of the video. I hope it gave you a combination of motivation, proof that things can be achieved with the numbers from the accounts that I manage and scale, the clients that I have, the coaching clients, everybody here crushing it. Also, a bit of structure to your campaign and some what to do's, what not to do's. And that's it. Inspiration, be aggressive, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, leave a positive comment, leave a like, just to boost this, marketing. So it's just gonna make me a favor. And if you need any coaching for Black Friday or you wanna get informed, I think I'm gonna have a training video for Black Friday in the description. So you can check that out. And then below that training video or in the same description, I'm gonna leave you a direct link for coaching, something like that. We will see. So see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.